Honoree, please let me say that in memory of our late great honorary mayor Johnny Grant, we hereby declare this Bryan Cranston Day in Hollywood.
Thank you. I love the fact that life goes on. In the middle, the West Central produce truck is unloading, as it should be. Everything to keep you humble. As it was mentioned, first of all, thank you all so much for being here today. I know it's hot. Hi, everybody. Thank you for coming out. I truly appreciate it. I do, even behind me. As it was mentioned, I was born and raised in Los Angeles, so I know Hollywood, and I have often walked down this street before. But the pavement never held my star before. All at one time, 3 stories high, knowing I'm on the street where it lives. I just thought I had to do something. It's been fun. Being here today, you have agreed tacitly, and or if you got an invitation specifically, even though the mention might have been in very small print, but you are to treat this star as if it was your own child. You are to nurture it and take care of it. So I do have a spreadsheet with me for all of you to be on guard. And if you're not signed up for the guard duty for the star, 24/7 by the way, come see me, we'll sign you up. If you're not on guard duty, we do have a cleaning detail.
Yes.
So I'm currently researching some chemicals, solvents, to be able to clean the star and yet not tarnish the star. And I've recently become very good at chemistry, so I don't think it'll take much to find the right solution there. That's right. Yes, sir. It's really necessary that this star maintain a sheen, and not a Charlie Sheen, by the way. I don't want that. There's no amount of cocaine and hookers that will keep this star shining bright. No, he's tried. He's tried. So, I would like to first thank the Hollywood Chamber of Commerce for this recognition. I'm very, very delighted by this and overwhelmed, to be honest. In a career, you make a lot of decisions, and the best decision I ever made was 26 years ago when I asked Robin if she would marry me. And she said, "I'll think about it." But that was a while ago, but we collaborated and we produced the best thing we've ever done, and Taylor, our daughter of 20 years. They're the real stars. My dad is here. My dad, Joe, who was my first director in television. My first director in television, commercials. Stand up, Dad. Say hi, everybody. Yeah, he prove he can stand up. Sitting next to him is my brother Kyle, who was my first director in theater. Stand up, Kyle. He directed the very highly acclaimed garage production of The Ballad of Jesse and Frank James, who my co-star in that, Howard Burrell, somewhere over here. Howard, he was Jesse James and I was Frank. That's the last time I take a second seat to my accountant. We have my sister Amy is here. I love you. You're my hero. All of my friends and family are here. My nephews and nieces and cousins. Thank you so much for being here today. All of you have had tremendous influence on my life, and I thank you deeply for that. John O, you're my oldest friend. Actually, your hair is older than our friendship. But going way back to our New York days, thank you, my friend. I love you, and I appreciate you saying those things. Very funny. Jane, my darling Lois, thank you very much for being here, and Frankie, my dear son. Those Malcolm in the Middle years were so much fun. And to be able to go to work every day and make people laugh is the gift that you cannot believe you've been endowed with. And we had it, and we embraced it, and I'm glad we do. We remain friends today, and I love you guys. Thank you. Aaron Paul, God couldn't have given me a better partner to go through the experience of Breaking Bad. You've always been there for me during the shooting of Breaking Bad, and so too in the very last episode of Breaking Bad, when your character Jesse has a sex change operation. I was there for you too. To Linwood Boomer and Vince Gilligan. Linwood Boomer from Malcolm in the Middle and Vince Gilligan, two of the smartest, most talented writers I have ever had the pleasure to know. Thank you very much. I know Linwood is here, and I love you, and I thank you for the opportunity and for sticking up for me when you received the challenge from many sources of saying, "Are you sure you want Bryan Cranston?" And your response was always, "No, I'm not really sure, but we have to start shooting." I thank you for that. And Vince Gilligan, the same. You have changed my life, and I owe you so much. Thank you. AMC and Sony, our studio and our network that have been absolute champions in supporting not only the show, but in me and everything that we're doing. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you to United Talent Agency, Team Cranston, especially Sarah Clossy, who has put together such a great organization, and I've never felt better represented in my life, and you guys are terrific. Thank you all very much. Jody Gottlieb and the independent PR crew, you have outdone yourself. I love you. I don't know where you are. You're somewhere back there, but I love you. Thank you so much for everything you've done. Thank you, Taryn Feingold, for all your help. Also, I'd like to say thank you and for all the patience and insight to all my acting teachers that I've ever had in my career, especially my first one, Ivan Markota, who is actually recovering from an illness right now. God bless you, Ivan. Get well soon. And my manager, who passed away 12 years ago, but his memory will never pass away in my mind. Thank you, Leonard Grant, for always believing in me. And finally, last but not least, to you fans, thank you so much. Thank you all so much for not only being here, but being with me all the way. I feel it, the tweets and the emails and everything. It's phenomenal, and I wish I could embrace you all. And I just want to say,
you can start right over
also
here.
remember this. Anybody who even walks, any walking on this, or expectorating, or urinating, or defecating, no eames. There should be no eames connected to this star. All right. So anytime someone walks on that star, I get a little bruise. So let's prevent that from happening. Thank you all so much. God bless you. And go get cool.